Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a quick comparison of NotConsumed reading journals. So if you have not been around here, my name is Frances and I am a stay-at-home homeschooling. Sorry about the jiggling because I'm holding the camera with my hand, but on this channel I share my journey of having all boys and homeschooling them. Come along. Let's talk, chat, share tips, and get it together. NotConsumed reading journal. This is the one for grades 2 to 5. And as you can see, it is full color. And this is about the thickness of it when I printed it. And then you have a reading journal for 6th to 8th grade, and that's about the width of it. And then the same for high school, it's about that width. So I'm doing a comparison for you. Sorry about the beeping. I'm doing a comparison for you to just show you, like, are they the same? Is there differences or not differences? So like I said, this is more elementary, this is more middle school, this is more high school, and I will move them closer under the camera as I talk about them. First things first, these all cover nonfiction and fiction. Yeah, see my notes. These all cover nonfiction and fiction. There is a book list that comes with your reading journals, and they usually come right up in the front, which is a nice addition to the journal because sometimes you don't want to go looking for books. So they all have a suggested reading list. This is the high school suggested reading list. I will drop the price on the screen so you guys know the prices of each of these. Now, as far as reading journals and it being comparing them to each other, this journal is so cute and pretty and ready for the kids in their grade. They have little buttons with numbers in them, and this one says any book, and if you look further back, this one says fiction, and then if you keep going, you will find something that says nonfiction. There you go. This is more so based in 180 days of work that it gives for your child. Even though the topics are repeated to a certain extent, I would say like every 30 days, the way that they do them is not the same. So if I could find a, me shooting this and saying I probably should have, yeah, perfecto. So for example, this word study that has it doing it this way, writing 3 adjectives, 3 nouns, 3 verbs, and draw it. And then this one has a different way, finding the synonym and antonym. So even though the topics that are up here on the sheets are repeated, the style in which they are doing it is not the same, which makes it more fun. You will get a repeat of the same 1 or 2, maybe if you're talking about character, but I do like how this has a variety of ways to talk about the same thing but do it differently. So I definitely like that about the younger one that goes up to 5th grade. My soon-to-be 7th grader is going to be using this in the summer as an extra way, if he wants to do it, as an extra way to get more minutes to play games. So this will be on the easier side for him, but I think that it also makes summer not being like this big, like, oh, I have to do all this work. So he will be using this in the summer. And again, this goes for 180 days. So moving on to the middle school and high school, I'm going to take this out of my way because we've already talked about that. That journal is definitely not set up the way these journals are set up. So there is a difference between them. The only thing that's really you're going to see that's the same in the setup between this one and that one is that the days are broken on one page into 2 separate days. So whatever you do, yeah, this is one day and this is another day, and the older journals are broken up the same way. All right, hopefully this lighting is not crazy. Let me know in the comments how the lighting looks, so going forward I can kind of like make adjustments. I'm definitely new to the lighting game. I'm definitely going to make my husband give me some more training and tips, and also my older son, because they are already, if you have seen, you probably haven't, their work, but they are editors and lighting and all of that stuff, which it would be beautiful if they edited my videos, but they don't. So that's what that is. And so with the middle school and high school reading journals, I did paperclip these so I can be a little organized. So yes, you get the reading journal. You also get a pre-reading page that you can fill out. The child can fill out how many pages you're going to read each day, things like that, to kind of keep you organized. And so that is what they look like. That is what that looks like, along with your, like I said, recommended reading list. Next thing is that they are broken down into categories, as far as category and per book, I want to say. So you have biography and autobiography. You have Christian lifestyle and leadership. You have money and business. You have informational text. And then you have a journal A and a journal B. And that is basically how this comes. So you have 6 different layouts for 6 different types of books, which can cover a whole school year if you're doing more than one, which most likely you would do a nonfiction and a fiction, book. So this could last you your entire homeschool year if you wanted to just use the journals more than once, which when you order it as a digital download, you can just print it and use it as you like. Same thing for the middle school, same topics. Yeah, exactly the same. Now, what I have seen from both of these, being middle school and high school, I've noticed that high school is just adds a little bit more questions about what you're reading. And so in biography, let me see, I will just flip to this page as an example, and let me just pull it apart. So I'll flip to page 10. This is what page 10 for the high schoolers look like, and then I'll find page 10 for the middle schoolers. One second. My older ones are also have the option to do half of these a day for an extra 15 minutes of games. That's how we're doing it this year. So this is the middle school, what the middle school looks like. And so if you look at them, there is not much of a difference, but with the high school, you will see that there is more to do. Would you say this person grew or got stronger in their character over their lifetime? Give a specific example. So middle school doesn't have that. And then when you look up here, there's an extra box of something else to fill in. And yeah, so basically I have looked through them all and I feel they all do the same thing, where high school has a little bit more to fill out than the middle school child would. And so even let me show you another one second. Just like the kids reading journal, even though you are doing some of the same topics, of course, autobiography and Christian lifestyle is not going to be the same. This is a Christian curriculum, if you did not know that. So there will be in your Christian little book study area, there is going to be some things about reflecting and worldview and stuff like that. Yeah, for those Christian lifestyle and leadership books, which are great for kids to read. Money and business, definitely a good option to have. This would be a great addition if you were doing like a personal finance class and you wanted them to read books along with that curriculum to make it like an honors or AP class. This would be great to add in, just little quick book studies of a way for them to keep notes about what they're reading. So it is beneficial having this as a digital download, but if you have it as a printout, it is also pretty because you have the whole book and everything. So yeah. Now I'm gonna skip along to the fiction and nonfiction journals because I feel like that's probably what a lot of more people want to see. And so again, you have a pre-reading page in your journals when you are reading. And so I'll just do a quick comparison of Journal A. One is fiction and one is nonfiction. It gives you a page on how to use the journal, and then your pre-reading page, and then it starts your journal. So here we go. Journal A is fiction. Says it up in the corner right here, Journal A. And as you can see, this is day. I'm not on the right day. But as I will repeat again, just because they have the same topics, in the journal, the way that it's set up over here in the journals is like very good, and not just having the same repetitive thing over and over and over and over again. You will see some of them, especially because you're doing elementary and high school, some of the things for books and literature, it's just the same thing. So that's what you're going to see. Hopefully I could flip through a page that looks a little bit different so you can see. Day 13 and day 12 vocabulary. This is a little different. The high schoolers have more vocabulary defined, less than middle school. The last thing I will say about these journals, I'm just going to flip to the last page of this Journal A, is the writing. So when it comes to writing, and this is something that you could do or you just don't do, because a lot of people in the homeschool streets, they have separate writing curriculums, right? Right. So middle school is more so write 1 to 3 paragraphs, and it shows you how to do that. And high school is more so write 3 to 5 paragraphs, and then it shows you how to do that. So, and you're using this area to brainstorm and then go on to type or write your essay.